Hello, my dears. Today's recipe is, in fact, a thank you to one of my viewers who reminded me about this recipe. This is an old dish, and I believe it's an undeservedly forgotten dish of Jewish cuisine, specifically Ashkenazi Jewish cuisine. Varnishke. With my R, of course, it's hard to hear what I'm saying. The name will actually be in the video description. So what is it? Yes, basically it's buckwheat, pasta and mushrooms, and now we're going to cook it together. I had some leftover pasta in my fridge. I have bow ties here. You can use any pasta you like, whatever you prefer, whatever you have. You can cook them specifically for this dish, but I already have them. So the pot is on the stove. Just the way I like everything, just the way I like it. I'm going to saute the onion right in the pot. A little oil. I like the onion finely chopped here, so I'll chop it finely. Just a little oil in the pot, and then we immediately saute the onion. We don't need any extra dishes. So thrifty housewives quickly, deliciously, and easily handled the onions. Let it fry. Mushrooms, actually, well, obviously, since I'm in Israel, I don't have anything but champignons at my disposal. You can use any wild mushrooms if you have them, especially since it's autumn now. You can use fresh ones, and if you don't have fresh, you can always use frozen ones. Just not too big, not too small. That is, the mushrooms should still be noticeable in this dish. So, however you slice them, I cut them in half and then into a few slices. You can hear it sizzling already. Of course, we'll keep stirring. This whole process is done very quickly. Believe me, by the time I slice the mushrooms, my onions here will already be ready. See, while I was cutting the champignons, the onions have already become almost translucent. I'll show you now. This is what the onion looks like. It's just starting to brown a little. And now I'm adding the champignons here. They've also been sautéed. I'll add a pinch of salt right away and fry them for about 3 to 5 minutes so the champignons get a bit of color too. If you have fresh mushrooms, wild mushrooms, some will take longer to fry, some will cook faster. But basically we don't need to cook them all the way through. If necessary, like in my case, you can add a little more oil. Basically, the mushrooms will release some liquid as they cook down. It's a pretty quick process. I've already rinsed a cup of buckwheat. While you're waiting for the mushrooms to cook, you can do that too. The mushrooms have browned and reduced in size by about half, maybe even 3 times. Look how few of them are left. And buckwheat. Mixed everything together, a glass of water. I have hot water from the kettle. And what do I have left to do? Turn the heat down to minimum. For me, that's 90 degrees. Put it on the smallest burner, cover it with a lid, and wait 10 to 15 minutes until the buckwheat is fully cooked. So basically, we'll end up with fluffy buckwheat porridge with mushrooms. 10 minutes have passed. Look, my buckwheat is almost cooked. There's a little bit of water left here, just a few drops. And at this moment, I add the pasta here. Let them heat up together with the buckwheat and finish cooking. I'll mix it. Cover and wait 5 more minutes. My friends, 5 minutes have passed. I turned off the stove. Let's be careful. Here it is, buckwheat with mushrooms and pasta. It might seem like a really wild combination. Who would ever think to make something like this? But back in the day, Ashkenazi Jews did come up with it. I haven't cooked this dish in ages, and I haven't tasted it in ages either. No one but my grandmother ever made it, and I've never seen it anywhere else. But today, I made it for you. I'm sure it's delicious. Of course, we'll try it. Buckwheat, pasta, mushroom, everything should be on one fork. How delicious is this? The pasta is so tender, the mushrooms and the buckwheat with its special texture. This is really, really delicious. Remember, Varnishkes is a dish of Ashkenazi Jews. I don't know who came up with this idea, but it's really delicious. Cook with pleasure. Make your family and loved ones happy. Remind me of old forgotten recipes, and I will gladly make them for you. Bye everyone, have a great day.